Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of May 2018. I apologize for not putting the videos on time. I hope that these videos help you to find guidance and solutions to some of the items that you need to work on. I also been telling happy birthday to the mothers of Virgo, which is the virgins, the mother of mothers. If you're a positive, if you have yourself is in a positive connection. If you're a negative Virgo, some of these videos may not resonate with you. I try to be as positive as possibly can be, but all these cards come out to whoever you need them. Okay, to those that are into this type of relationships, please feel free to contact me if this video doesn't resonate with you. However, if it does, put the thumbs up and share my video with other people. Based on that, I want you to know that if I don't reach the amount of subscribers, I might not be doing your videos anymore, because I need to reach 1,000 subscribers. So please share for me the videos that might resonate with you, and put it on your Facebook, put it in your Instagram, or send an email to your friends, and hopefully they're able to subscribe. With that said, I'm going to start your reading, Virgo. The foundation that you have is the Hangman, meaning some of you need to concentrate of your energy, the energy of balancing your situation. The Hangman is one of the major arcanas. So this having the Hangman in your videos right now, and your sign, is sacrifice. You probably need to sacrifice something about yourself. Probably you have lost something or someone, or you're probably in the failure of what's going on in your life, and maybe that's the reason why the Hangman is telling you to think what you're going to do with your life. You might be sacrificing something about yourself or your personality, or you might need to think about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. This card is also about suffering. Maybe you're going through something, either internal, physical pain. Sometimes it's easy to handle. You take a pill, take a pain away, but the mental or spiritual is hard. It's harder to get rid of. Okay, maybe you're suffering for anything that is going on with your life. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try my best to provide you with some guidance. The card that you have here, you have the Three of Pentacles, which means that financially you may be alright. You're on the top, and you probably, like I say, it has to do with finances. You're okay. However, you get the Moon. To those Virgos that are dealing with a Cancer sign, the Moon to me represents Cancer. Also, the Chariot represents Cancer in some or horoscopes. But again, you have a major arcana crossing you. So the Moon is sometimes deception. The Moon is sometimes lies and deceptions, or false friends, false relationship that you might be having right now with someone. And the Moon is the light at the end of the tunnel also. Like when everything is dark, the Moon shines and gives clarity of things. So maybe you're gonna come out with some kind of a situation where you're gonna bring the lights are gonna come to the surface. Okay, and what's beneath you is the Princess of Wands. So maybe you are dealing with a child and your foundation of children. Doesn't have to be only one child. It could be your children if you're in a relationship, or it could be younger energy that you're dealing with. Okay, so this could be a fire sign too. maybe you or your partner is acting as like a child, with the ones is in career or life purpose. So you need determinations to what you're going to do with your life. In the past, you had the fight with this, worry and financial situations. Probably in the past, you thought about, Virgos tend to think that work, and don't play. And some of you probably had this tendency from your sign that you are, you need to work hard and have abundance. However, we're talking about this. This is your past and this is what's going on now. The Emperor. Some of you might be the breadwinner in your household, or if some of you might be dealing with someone that has that energy of the Emperor. There is a person that's strong-minded, and maybe, I don't know if it's you or your partner, the ones that against the life purpose. So you need to decide what you're going to do with your life, whatever situation you're involved at this time, and you're probably thinking about it, knowing that you are the breadwinner. With the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, I'm sorry, is oppression. So some of you might be having some kind of oppression, or you're feeling tired. And if you remember the regular ones, I'm sorry, you're carrying a lot in your shoulders. Maybe you're carrying a heavy load of things in your life, and you need to release some of that energy of oppression that you have. How you feel about yourself? You had the Seven of Cups, which is illusions. Again, this is illusions, and you. Seven of Cups is not, it's when you're worried about situations that you have. You might be worrying about things that are happening to you, and it's like an illusion. You can be, even if you don't do drugs, it could be an addiction of something. You can be intoxication, guilty, lying, disease. So see how almost all these cards are representing the same thing. This is an illusion, this is lies, this is opposition, oppression. So you might be oppressed because of something that's happening in your life, and you're not really happy right now. The next card that you have is the Ace of Cups. That's in your house. You do feel happy at times, even though it's an illusion of this happiness that you're looking for. And the next card that you have is the 14, which is the card of 14. Forces that you have to maybe balance these forces and control your life and your love affair. You might be having a love affair right now, Virgos. If it's not you, your partner, someone is having a love affair, and you need to balance these energies, because you're sad, you're happy, and then the love affair. Maybe you're in love with someone because of the financial situation that you have. You're not going to worry about finances anymore, but then you're worried about someone in your life or something in your life, because you're looking for the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the card that you are happy. Is right now, I feel that this reading is for, most of it is for emotions. So whatever your emotions are about, pleasures, harmony, satisfaction, and happiness is up there for you, but you still have a problem with the worry about finances. With the Emperor, maybe you are financially well, however there is something to do with emotions with someone. Like I said, it could be your children, it could be your partner, it could be you having a love affair with somebody, and that's the reason why this reading came up. It could also mean, if this is related to your job situation, maybe in your job you're not as happy as you were before. So there is a lot of lies going on around you, and the truth needs to come out. Okay, this reading has become very direct. I don't see much to worry about because of what is going on with you, meaning that this is straightforward. You need to concentrate on something or someone that you have a problem with. I feel that this has to be with a relationship, because it all has to do with the emotions. And let's see if I bring the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, I'm sorry, which is illusions. So what are the illusions going on with the Virgo? The card that you have is the Sun. It's like you would like to, the Sun is like when you want to start your life all over again, maybe a relationship part. See, this is the card that I'm bringing up, and maybe your relationship is not the best, but you want to start your relationship over again. Maybe you had a breakup, or maybe you're going to make a decision about a relationship that you have. If you have an affair, you're either going to give up that affair, or you're going to endure the affair and continue with this relationship that you have with that other person. Okay, I feel that it's more or less for Virgo, but it's more or less relationships upon everything else. Let's see what this card is telling me about your relationship part, because I feel that this is just happening to you. For the singles, for the Virgos that are singles, let's see what card comes out for the singles relationship. For the singles Virgo, we have the Queen of Coins. So some of you, like I said, the single ones might be in a relationship with either a fire sign or a fire star, or an earth sign that's going to come into your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be you are very financially okay, male or female, because it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, and you're financially stable, and probably you're looking for a person or a relationship with someone that could also be financially stable. But right now, I don't see you looking for any romance. I see more or less you working hard for you own satisfaction. For those that are married or in a relationship, let's see if anything resonates with you with the previous card. You have the Ten of Swords, meaning that some of you might be sick, either physical or spiritually. This card came out by itself. Hold on, let me take the other one. One more card for the married or coupled, living together or married. Let's see. You have the Four of Swords. Of Wands. I'm sorry. This is the Swords, so this is the one. So some of you are going to take the relationship to the next level. Some of you are going to actually get married. And there's the marriage cards to those that were just living together, and now you're going to decide to marry that person that you're living with. And others are going to be in a relationship where there's a lot of pain and suffering going on to those who are actually married. And no matter how much the other person wants to give you that love and affection, you're not seeing that, or you can feel that love that the other person has for you. For the single ones, not the single ones, to those that don't live together and live apart, you have the King of Swords. So you might be dealing with the energy of the King of Swords, meaning that this person that you are a very straightforward, a very strong-minded person, and you are in a relationship that is, you have been through, I will say, hell and back, and you're going to cut cords to anyone that is not treating you fairly. Others are going to go to a honeymoon. You get the Six of Wands. So this is the trip or the moving situation card. Some of you are dealing with a trip to those who probably don't live together, they live apart. And you have a relationship that you live here and I live there. There's gonna be a trip, and it's gonna be after the wedding. You're gonna go to this trip. But some of you might just decide to go on this trip, to this journey with your couple, and the other ones are dealing with the King of Swords, meaning that you're gonna cut losses, and decide to make that relationship and not put up with any bad influences from the outside. That's for the ones that don't live together. You guys have your own house and everybody is in their own place, and you may end up, either you decide to tell the truth in the relationship, or you're gonna decide to move on to something else. The Wisdom Oracle card that I have from the trees was the Dead Palm. This is what came out for you. So with that card, has to do with the power. You have the power, Virgo, to change your life around, depending on what is your love relationship. I don't see any cards that has to do with any of these ones over here. You have the Sun, Six of Cups, Kings. It's a lot of suffering going on in some of you, and this is the situation that's happening. So to those that received this card, the Palm says, the Day Palm Divine Message: I bring you the simple but essential gift of grace. My leaves are simple fronds, and can be woven into many useful or decorative household items. My fruits, which are sweet and nutritious, hang down with grateful profusion. So this card is, like I said, it's about power. It is time to show that you can remain graceful even in the face of pressure. Teach yourself how to bend with the winds of change and how to adapt to your current situation. So may you continue to be flexible and upright. So if you're dealing in a situation that is some cheating going on, you need to understand that you need to be, and you see you have the pressure card twice. Okay, this card over here is for and it tells you right here, oppression, pressure. Oppression is almost the same thing. So you have a lot of pressure going on in your life, and you now need to take force to whatever decision you need to make. Okay, with this card, let's see what the Oracle of Kuan Yin is telling you in this oracle to close up your reading. It's a very easy reading. It's very direct to the point. It's all about feelings and situations. You had Radiant Moon of Compassion. Again, you get the moon. And remember, in the first oracle, in your first tarot, you get the moon also. Let's see. This is the moon card. So Kuan Yin is telling you, Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of the compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from a lower vibration energy of fear and judgment into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use the power now to grow spiritual and free yourself from a situation that you could draw your down. So some of you might be feeling down and depressed for whatever reasons. Whatever the situation is it a relationship, is it a job related, what is it that you are going through right now, is only you know what's happening. Okay, so the healing meditation for this card says, a healing in the radiant moon of compassion. Sit quietly with your eyes closed and become aware of your heart. Intend that the light of the heart grow brighter until it shines its light on the problem, situation, or circumstances that is of a lower vibration nature in your life. You will know the situation by the response it evokes you in one of fear, doubt, judgment, anger, and guilt, and shame. Imagine that within this heart light a vibrant radiant moon burns with compassion. As the heart light shines and illuminates the situation or hand, bringing forth the truth of the situation, although from the underneath any fear, judgment, or illusion. Quietly speak the following from your heart. Beloved Mother of Compassion, Kuan Yin, help me now as I shine my heart light, filled with the light of your radiant moon and compassion on all aspects of the situation. May this situation be blessed with your divine compassion. May all involved see more clearly and rise above their ego, pain into tolerance, understanding, and peace. May the soft light of your compassion, grace, bring healing now. So be it. Om Mani Padam Hum. The prayer for this meditation is Prayer of the Radiant Moon of Compassion. Below Kuan Yin, your compassion powers you with endless energy, patience, peace, and love. Infuse me with your light and help me find my compassion that I may rise above the energies of fear and judgment into greater compassion that liberates me to live my own life in peace. Shine upon me below, radiant moon of compassion, O Kuan Yin, Om Maram Purum. So see, I think that some of you are going through some kind of situation. It's either you are involved in a third-party relationship or the other person is, and it has something to do with your feelings and emotions about probably your significant other. And shame is when, if you are the one that probably feels that you're cheating, you probably feel embarrassed about the situation and open to someone and tell them how you feel. Or maybe if the other person is the one that's doing the cheating, you are going to open up your heart and find peace and find. It's best to be honest, because what happens is when we lie or we cheat, we have the shame, or we are lied or cheated too. We have those feelings. So I think that some of you Virgo needs to concentrate on what you're going to do with your life in this lifetime and to move on. And don't feel embarrassed. You're not the first person that will, when people get going to a divorce pattern or just separation. So you may just be separated from your partner, and maybe find out if you really are meant to be with each other, if this is a relationship part. It has to do with work. See if this is the job that you would like to do for the rest of your life. If this is the partner that you want to be for the rest of your life. You need to figure it out. You need to find confidence. You need to find solutions. So sometimes we're here to guide you. So not everybody will help you on the guidance, because some people think that just because you have a relationship with someone, you feel that you may have to stay with that person, and in reality you don't have to. It's optional. Relationships are optional. It's choices that we make. Maybe we made the wrong choice, and that's okay. We made a mistake. We could do it again. Maybe it's not going to be easy for you to start a new relationship at this point. It might take a longer time. However, you have to make a decision about your feelings and emotions for this coming month. Let's say this may not necessarily be a relationship with your partner. It could be your father, your mother. It could be your children if you're in an older group and your children decide to move on to another state of their life. So you need to make a decision to what is it that makes you happy, Virgo, because it doesn't matter how much shameful this situation can be. See, in the tarot cards you have here, pain going on, emotional pain. This could be you're no longer in love with this person that you were in love in the past, and this is time for you to move on. So with that said, dear Virgos, I hope this video resonates to some of you. To those who do resonate, please feel free to share my video with other and your Facebook or other or Instagram, or if you need to clarify what your situation is, just feel free to contact me to maria.clairvoyant.com. Love and light, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.